Oscillations of a bar magnet suspended freely in external magnetic field. Suppose this is a bar magnet, and if we suspend it with the help of a thread, there should not be twist in thread. So it will align itself in the direction of Earth's magnetic field, means north direction, towards north direction. And this north is magnetic north, which is slightly different from geographical north. We know that when a magnet is kept in external magnetic field making an angle theta with the direction of field, it experiences a torque. This is called restoring torque because this tries to align this magnet in the direction of field. So now if we slightly rotate it through angle theta like this, then there will be a torque due to Earth's magnetic field, and due to this torque this magnet will rotate to align itself in the direction of Earth's magnetic field. Now in mean position, due to its rotational motion, it will not stop there, so it will rotate through angle from its mean position, and here it will stop because there will be a torque due to twist in this thread. So because of this will again start to rotate like this in anti-clockwise direction due to Earth's magnetic field. Now this torque is vector form is tau is equal to m cross b. Now suppose at any position angular acceleration is alpha and moment of inertia of the bar magnet about the axis of rotation, means about this, is I. So by rotatory motion we know that torque tau is equal to I into alpha. As in linear motion, force F is equal to m into a, mass into acceleration. Similarly in rotatory motion, torque tau is equal to moment of inertia into angular acceleration. Now we know that angular velocity omega is equal to d dt of theta or d theta by dt, and angular acceleration alpha is equal to d omega by dt, means d dt of omega. So this is written as d dt of d theta by dt. So this is equal to d square theta by dt square. So for alpha we may write like this. Now in equilibrium position, this I alpha is equal to minus mb sin theta. Why mb minus sign? Because this torque is restoring torque. It tries to align this magnet in the direction of field, means it is trying to bring this magnet in mean position. So here is a minus sign. For alpha we may write I, for alpha we may write d square theta upon dt square. This is in differential form. So I is equal to d square theta upon dt square is equal to minus mb theta, because if theta is small we may write theta for sin theta. अब यहाँ जिन्हें समझने में कुछ दिक्कत है, those who are unable to understand, actually this is not difficult, but if you have some problem with this is simply differential calculus. So there is another method also, but first try to understand with this method. So I d square theta dt square plus mb theta, bring this minus mb theta to this side, is equal to 0, or d square theta upon dt square plus mb upon I theta is equal to 0. Now this is simple harmonic equation for rotational motion, and we know that simple harmonic motion, differential equation for simple harmonic motion is d square theta upon dt square plus omega square theta is equal to 0. Now here omega is angular frequency of oscillation. Suppose this magnet makes 4 oscillations per second, then omega will be equal to 4 into 2 pi, means 8 pi radian per second. So this 8 pi radian per second is its angular frequency or angular velocity, but here since this is oscillating, so this is called angular frequency. Now compare it with this first equation. So omega is equal to mb upon I. Now we know that time period t is equal to 2 pi upon omega. So time period of oscillation t is equal to 2 pi under root I upon mb, where I is moment of inertia of the magnet about its axis of rotation, m is its magnetic moment. Now I am again clearing this thing that this m is for magnetic moment. In some books this m is used for pole strength also, but there this m is scalar quantity. Here m is the vector and b is external magnetic field. So if we use expression capital M for magnetic moment, then t is equal to 2 pi under root I upon mb. Now for those who have some difficulty with differential equation, so do it like this: torque tau is equal to I alpha and torque tau is equal to minus mb sin theta. Now from where this torque tau is equal to I alpha comes? Because if angular acceleration is alpha and moment of inertia is I, then tau is equal to I alpha. Now tau is equal to minus mb sin theta also. So in equilibrium I alpha is equal to minus mb sin theta. If theta is small, then sin theta is equal to theta. So I alpha is equal to minus mb theta. Now alpha is equal to minus mb upon capital I into theta. Since acceleration alpha is proportional to theta, this is sign of proportionality and this is for alpha, means angular displacement. So this is condition for SHM. Now alpha is equal to minus omega square theta, because we know that in SHM acceleration is equal to minus omega square theta. So omega is equal to under root mb upon I. Compare it from here. This is minus mb upon I and here is omega. So omega is equal to mb upon I. So t is equal to 2 pi under root I upon mb. Now from here you may calculate b. B will be equal to square both the sides and arrange the terms. So b is equal to 4 pi square I upon mt square. Or we may calculate magnetic moment also. If b is known to us, then m is equal to 4 pi square I upon bt square. Thanks. Have a nice day.